Mamafox Books Storytime Saturdays.
Today's story is Nathan's Fishing Trip, written and illustrated by Lulu Delacre. And I'll be reading to you from a canoe on the Verde River.
It was sunrise. Nathan was packing the sandwiches as Nicholas Alexander untied the boat. Now they were set, ready to go. Very, very early, they had gathered everything needed for Nathan's first fishing trip. 2 fishing rods, hooks, lures, and flies, a bucket for the fish, and the worms. Of course, the worms. The boat softly crossed the waters to the rhythm of the motor's sound. All of a sudden, Nicholas stopped. "This is a good place to start your fishing lessons," he said.
Can you guess what kind of bird that is? It's a bald eagle, and sometimes we see those on the Verde River.
"Sir, first you tie the hook to the line. Then you throw it into the lake. You sit very still and wait. Just wait." "Can't I hold it yet?" asked Nathan. "Please?" "Well, fine, but sit in the center and be still." Something big, cried Nathan. "Hold the line tight and take it in slowly," exclaimed Nicholas. Oh, Nathan shouted. "You see the fish?" "It swam away." "With my fishing rod," cried Nathan. "It is quite all right, sir. We still have another rod and enough lures and hooks to make a good catch," said Nicholas. "Just wait. You'll see." 3 hooks, 5 flies, and 7 lures later, Nicholas declared they had to try something better. "Yes," he said, "I think the fish around here must like nice, fat, tasty garden worms." Nicholas Alexander looked for the worms. He emptied the can. He ran the sides of the boat, but he couldn't find one. He sniffed and searched for the worms. They looked all around until at last they found a hole in the lunch bag. A fat little worm was nibbling inside. Nicholas threw himself on top of it, but it squirmed away. Then Nathan threw himself on top of it. Splash! "Grabbed it!" cried Nicholas Alexander. They straightened the boat and recovered everything but the rod.
"I told you to sit still," exclaimed Nicholas.
"It's going to be quite impossible to fish a trout without a fishing pole. We might as well forget the whole affair." "I've got an idea," cried Nathan. He took the worm with his trunk and plunged his head into the water. A few minutes later he emerged, beaming proudly, holding a beautiful rainbow trout. "It's magnificent!" exclaimed Nicholas. "Congratulations, my friend. Quick, put it in the bucket. I can't wait to roast and taste it." Tired but happy, they steered toward land and docked the boat. They built a nice warm fire and prepared everything for a late, well-deserved meal. The trout was still bouncing and struggling inside the bucket. "This one's going to be quite delicious, moist and tender and sprinkled with lemon," Nicholas said, licking his whiskers. Nathan peeked inside. He watched the trout for a while. "It's such a pretty fish," he thought. His face saddened. "Do we really have to eat it?" he asked.
Nicholas looked at Nathan. Then he looked at the trout. He tilted the bucket toward the lake, and as the trout swam away, he said, "No, sir, I think we can be quite content with peanut butter and cucumber sandwiches." The end. I hope you enjoyed the story of Nathan's first fishing trip. Wish me luck, because I'm about to go fishing myself. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you next time.